Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to our video. Now in today's video, I'm gonna be making some more predictions. You all have seemed to like these prediction videos for what the future licensed cars could be of Driving Empire. Now I think I might have came up with another prediction. So today, we're gonna talk about why Dodge could potentially return to Driving Empire with licensing, but you're gonna want to stick around to see all my reasoning. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so I believe that Dodges have a similar situation to Koenigsegg's. If you watched my video yesterday, you would know, and if you didn't, I'll just explain it real quick. Basically, Koenigsegg was taken off sale and replaced with fake Koenigsegg's. But I believe the same thing happened with Dodge. They were just all taken off sale. You know, if you owned them, you could keep them, but you can't buy them anymore. And they were replaced with these things called Stratums. Obviously, they don't really look the best. But hey, at least if you had Dodge, you can still use it. And for the new players, they get these ugly things. But basically, that leads me to believe that, you know, when Dodges were taken off sale, that doesn't mean like Dodge came up and said, hey, take our cars out of the game right now, because they would have had to remove them and refund them like they do with all these other cars. So I believe they were just taken off sale potentially for like the time being, until they could get this licensing deal stuff worked out, and now it seems like that stuff could be happening very soon. I mean, we had the crates removed, we had Pagani, they got licensing. If I go ahead and show you guys real quick, we type Pagani right here. Look at this right here. We have real Paganis in the game, so that's pretty cool. Now, I believe if they were to get licensing, it would definitely be right now, and Dodge is definitely one of those brands that they could get licensing with. Now, I don't know when Dodge would come in the game if they got licensing, but it could be cool to see it, you know, come in the next few weeks or maybe months. Now, how do I know that they didn't just license with one brand and that brand was Pagani? Well, because they basically announced that they are trying to brand with, or get licensing with more brands and do more partnerships and that type of stuff. So we definitely know that they're working on some licensing deals or partnership deals right now with car brands. And I've already discussed why I think Hennessy could be one of those brands. I've discussed why I think Koenigsegg could be one of those brands. And I realized, hey, you guys are enjoying me predicting these brands. And, you know, I have some evidence to prove that Dodge could be one of those brands. So if we go back, pull out our bullet. I mean, I think they're on probably good terms with Dodge right now. So it's not like Dodge, you know, hates the game or anything like some of these other car companies do. I mean, the cars are still in the game. They're just off sale. You know, if they do get added, everything will be more realistic about them. That would be like the only difference. You know, they'll be brought back on sale. Ignore my situation I'm in right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and pop it on the circuit race real quick. So, I mean, the Dodges, they'll get like the Dodge badging on the everywhere where they're supposed to be badging. The models will get way more realistic. The stats would get way more realistic. Alright, so basically you guys get the point. All these are pretty good things if they get a licensing deal with Dodge. You know, we've already predicted 2 other brands. I don't know if those will be coming, but this would be the 3rd brand that I'm predicting right now. I don't know if that's it or if there's more that we'll need to predict, because like if they get Dodge, I believe, do they also get like Ram, Jeep, and Chrysler vehicles as well? Because aren't they all owned by Stellantis or something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't know if I got some of those brands wrong. But, like, when we're predicting these cars, you know, a lot of car companies are owned by, like, bigger car groups. Now, obviously, with the hypercars, it's a bit different besides Bugatti. But every other hypercar, I believe they're kind of like their own thing. Like Koenigsegg, Hennessy, you know, those are their own companies. So they wouldn't have any connections to other car companies. Dodge, on the other hand, they're kind of connected to Stellantis, and Stellantis owns these brands. I don't know what they are. It's just getting popped up on screen right now. I mean, maybe that's more brands right there that they're licensing with, because if they get one deal, then that puts them in a very good position to get other deals, if you guys get what I'm saying right now. So, I could definitely see Dodge being a brand that they want to license with and could license with. Alright, now how much could this cost? Well, if I'm being honest, I really have no clue, but I mean, if we're getting Stellantis, I couldn't see that being more than like $250,000, because like a lot of those brands people wouldn't care about too much in the game. They would only really care about Dodge and maybe Jeep and maybe Ram. I really don't know though. Like Chrysler, Ram, it's just a truck. I mean, it's a racing game, so I don't know if people care about trucks that much in here. And Jeep, I guess, I don't know, but Dodge is what they would care about, so I don't know, maybe like $250K for Stellantis licensing. Now if it's just Dodge alone, maybe like $100K or less for that licensing. I'm not sure though. Once again, all this is just my guesses. I really don't know how much these car companies price their licensing at, but if you guys think you know a fair price, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think the pricing could be. Obviously, we really have no clue if any of this is even happening. These are all just predictions, so drop a like if you enjoyed this video. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.